I am Ahmed Osman Guelleh from a family business, second generation. I'd like to introduce what I call the Human Initiative, Somaliland. We believe in Africa, democracy starts here. That human initiative, enriched with our nomadic democracy, has led to a country of hope and harmony, in the sense that harmony is our people living together peacefully. So I'd like to welcome you to the land of freedom and enterprise. Where business can be done at ease. That's why, as a family, we have established a group of companies called Laas Group, linked to international brands such as Coca-Cola, Maersk Line, Tetra Pak, DHL, MultiChoice, and Ethiopian Shipping Lines. Somaliland is ready for business. It's ripe for business. I'd encourage you all to come and invest here, the land of freedom and enterprise. Why don't you come and join us?
I really want to know, what is your dream for this country?
My dream for Somaliland is that it becomes the economic powerhouse for this region. That's my dream.
And my name is WODEMAYA, and my dream is to I want to know, first of all, I want to know who you are. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Ahmed Osman Guelleh. I am from a 30-year-old nation called Somaliland.
You're born and raised here?
I was raised here, and I grew up here, and I work here.
You ever left Somaliland?
Many, many times. Many, many times. And brought a lot of ideas as well from the rest of the world.
I mean, you ever left for that long? You stayed abroad for so long?
Yes, for many years.
Which country was that?
All over. All over the world. Yes, indeed. All over the world.
And I want to know, after living all over the world, what brought you back to the motherland?
Well, as they say, home sweet home. But also, as a business person, the opportunities here brought me back to Somaliland so that I can take part in the nation building of Somaliland.
You wanted to take part
of the nation building. Yes, indeed.
Why is it so important?
It's important because as a citizen, I have to participate and do my bit for the country and for the young people of this country.
The investment at Laas Group, I was there yesterday, the SBI, you also got the farm and how do you call it? Is it
this factory?
The factory. I mean, I
This.
feel like it's such a mind-blowing company that has been established in here. And I really want to know, what is the inspiration behind that?
Well, two things. As I said earlier,
Yeah.
to take part in this nation building that everybody in this country is involved in. And the other thing is, the other reason for this investment is my great interest to have a product of mine in every household in Somaliland and in Africa. Why not?
I want to understand this, yeah.
Yes.
After investing in Somaliland,
Yes.
do you think it's really worth it to invest in this country?
Yes, very much so. Because Somaliland is the land of plenty. We've got a lot of resources. We've got a young population that can grow this country.
And I have so many Africans watching us all over the world.
Yes.
And there's this question I always ask them, do you think it's really worth it to invest in Africa?
Oh,
Because
yes.
a lot of us don't believe that Africa is even the future.
I can tell you, Africa holds the future of the world.
That's new.
Africa holds the future of the world. We've got a population of 1.2, 1.3 billion. It's the youngest it's the youngest continent in the world, and it's got natural resources that are huge. So why not? That's why Africa holds the future of the world.
So do you also believe that Africa is the future or not?
Of course, if it's holding the future of the world, it is the future.
Mr. Ahmed, I really want to know, yeah, you've invested in the continent Africa, and I really want to know, is it worth it to invest in Africa as an African?
Yes, it is, very much so. But I'd like to see more Africa to Africa investment within Africa.
I don't understand. You're trying to say Africans need to invest in Africa? Or?
No, African countries need to invest in other African countries. It's Africa to Africa investment.
That's my first time hearing that, because I've been saying Africa for Africans, but now I'm hearing Africa to Africa.
To Africa. You're an African.
Exactly.
I'm an African.
Exactly.
If I invest in Ghana, it's Africa to Africa investment. It's investments within Africa.
So you're trying to say you're encouraging more Africans from different African countries
to invest in different African countries.
Why is that important?
Within Africa, because we grow together, because we've got a lot of similarities. We've got culturally, we are the same. We think alike. And we need to grow up together.
You know, this is the situation that when you come to Africa, the word investor is connected to a white man.
That's what should change. Africans should invest in other African countries. And we need to start that. I think it's already started, but at a much more faster pace.
Which African country would you love to invest in?
I would love to invest in any African countries where the same opportunities in Somaliland lie. My group is involved in manufacturing, logistics and services. So wherever I can provide manufacturing, logistics and services of course I'd like to invest.
What has been your biggest achievement so far?
The factory in Jalelo. That has been my biggest achievement so far. But I have more on the way.
Can you tell us a 10-year plan?
A 10-year plan?
Yeah, a 10-year plan. What we should expect from Mr. Ahmed in the next 10 years?
Well, I think we'll be the largest manufacturer probably in the Horn of Africa. In the Horn of Africa, yes indeed.
Currently, I think you're...
Manufacturer of fast-moving consumer goods.
How many acres is that factory sitting on? Because I was blown away when I got there yesterday. It's huge.
It's huge. It's huge. It's I'd say a few kilometers square kilometers, few.
What has been the major challenges that you face investing in the continent of Africa?
The major challenge would be much more the human resources. That needs to be developed a little bit more. But it's not an unsurmountable obstacle at all. It can be overcome, providing enough thought and care and training is given to the Africans.
You know, let me just go ahead and ask you this question. I was in a factory yesterday,
yes,
and I saw something that I felt like, yo, I'm seeing my own people working in here.
Yes.
You know, I saw Somalilanders working in there. I saw Kenyans working in there. Literally, all the Kenyans there were actually my subscribers. That's how I got to know that you got Kenyans working over there.
That's good.
I really want to know, why is it so important to bring Africans together to grow a company in another African country, just like what you're doing in your factory?
Why it's important? Because they can easily, well, it's their homeland. It's an African country, and they can build it easily. They're more adaptable to the environment, and they assimilate with each other very easily. So yes, it might have been a surprise to you, but I reckon it made life easier for us as well, in many ways. I'm not saying other people shouldn't come, by all means. Its employees are the same wherever in the world. But actually, this makes life easier for everyone. Yes, indeed.
You lived abroad.
Yes, indeed.
So definitely you have a message for Africans living abroad. If you have any message for them to be part of the change that is going on the continent, what would that message be?
That would be, come back home and invest in Africa. And I can tell you, it's worth it. They should not be afraid to come back home and invest.
Were you not afraid coming back?
Absolutely, absolutely not.
But what is that thing that really triggered you to come back here and establish the factory? Like, how long has this factory been in existence?
Oh, about 10 years now, but just imagine. If you're playing on the home ground, you score more goals. So I'm playing on the home ground, so you've got the home advantage.
I don't even want to ask you further questions, but I got Africans in Africa watching us right now. Your final message for Africans watching us right now?
Yes, indeed.
What will be your final message for Africans watching us right now?
Africans in Africa, it should be to mingle.
Mingle with?
To travel, to co-invest, and to build Africa. Because that's the future of the world.
Once again, that's the future of the world. But I mean, despite all the challenges that you face establishing this factory in here, you kept moving.
Yes.
What is that one quote that kept you moving, that encouraged you that, hey, I can do it? What is that one quote?
What kept me going was that passion that I had to create products and services that go to every African household.
You're not creating a product, but I would say you're also creating employment.
Of course.
I went to your factory yesterday, I'm seeing people from all over the continent working over there, and I think that's incredible.
Thank you.
You know, before I let it go, if you had a chance to change one thing in Africa, what would that thing be?
I would make it one country. If I had to change anything in Africa, and if it was possible in my lifetime, I'd make it just one country.
Why will you do that?
Unity brings strength, economically and socially as well.
But just do me one last favor.
Yes,
My
indeed.
audience are actually young audience.
Yes.
And I know that there are more Somalilanders who are going to watch this video.
Yes, indeed.
What will be your message to them?
My message to the young Somalilanders is twofold. The young Somalilanders, the diaspora, I would like to ask them that they should come back home, invest, and take part in the nation building that we are all involved here. My other message to all young Somalilanders is that they should take the future, Somaliland's future, in their own hands and not leave it only to the older generations and just wait. They should come out and build this country and take their future in their own hands. And they should not be afraid to do so. And many of us from the older generation are supporting them. That will be my message. This country is 30 years old and we need to move further. It's already a good example for Africa and we need to outshine everybody else. Thank you.
I mean, we are here at Mango Gardens.
Yes.
Is it part of the Laas Group or you just came for a meeting here?
No, this is part, Mango Garden is part of the Laas Group. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
It's an event management company.
that's a beautiful place, and I'd love to host my wedding here. Are weddings allowed?
Of course they are. If you can come that far, but since you are coming from Kenya, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. I want to say thank you so much for talking to me, and I really appreciate your time.
No problem, pleasure.